Alright boys, so in this video we're going to go over the exact steps of actually just launching any sort of info product, whether it's your own or you're going to go out and do this for your clients as an actual service, right? If you watch my videos, you know I'm all about doing this for actual clients because you can bring so much value to an actual client that they can print at least 30 to 50k a month. That's our average client results every single month. But this video we're going to go through just a completely sit down video of me explaining how to do it, just like a procrastination type of video, because I don't want to do the work that I'm actually supposed to do. So when you go out, and let's just say that you're in the same position as me, you want to go out and do this for your clients. Let's say that you go on and prospect to your clients, right? You want to get those ideal clients that are actually qualified, and the way you can do that is by simply just looking at the engagement, right? You can look at the likes, you can look at the views, you can don't go after these TikTok influencers. Why? Because the traffic from those influencers are horrible. I know some people that can print off of TikTok traffic, but they're just different, right? Because when you go out and make a TikTok, you're going to reach so many people because it's not hard to go viral on TikTok. You're going to reach all of these people, and the chances are that these people are actually in the industry that your client are in is very, very low. So you got to be able to nurture them and do all of this stuff, and you can only do that by a very big audience, and the chances are you go out and sign those clients is very little because you have no experience, or you're just just trying to get your foot through the door. So what I recommend you doing is go on YouTube. You gotta scrape those emails, you gotta scrape those Instagram. You want to hit them from multiple angles, because that allows you to get a better chance of actually them opening your DM. And what I also recommend you is doing is how we pretty much assign all of our clients is doing a Loom. Now there's a multiple different tools that you can go out and use Loom for. You can do it automated, you can do it manually, alright? We do it automated, so what you can use there is a software called Merger, which means that it's pretty much just a keyboard and mouse recorder where you can just macro everything, right? If you're a gamer, you know what a macro is. If not, it's pretty much just recording your keyboard and mouse and your screen at the same time. And then you can just have a spreadsheet of multiple prospects and a pre-recorded voice over, and then you can just do mass records while you sleep, right? So it's pretty much just working on you on autopilot. And then you want to send this out to the actual prospects, whether it's an email and Instagram and LinkedIn and wherever they might be, Twitter. You want to hit them from multiple angles. That's my point, right? Even if they are on LinkedIn, hit them from LinkedIn. If they're only on Twitter, just hit them up on Twitter. If they're only on IG, if they're on all, just hit them up on all, right? Because that gives you a higher chance of actually signing the ideal prospect. Now, what is an ideal prospect? As I said in the beginning, you want to look at the engagement, you want to look at the traffic, and what I'll go on and look for in these people is the niche, the content, and the actual engagement. So the engagement is views to like ratio. If they just have a bunch of views and they have no comments and they have very little likes, that means that the people are not fucking with the content creator, and that's very bad, because you want to turn that traffic into gold, right? You cannot do that if there is no traffic, right? There might be views, but these people are not nurtured, they're not loyal, they're not following the actual creator. So that being said, subscribers don't matter and views don't matter. It's the actual engagement on the videos that matter, because that is the stuff that you can turn into gold, right? That even on the perspective of you wanting to launch your own offer, you can do that as well, very, 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 very easy, as long as you have those two steps. Two things completely dialed in: to views, to like ratio, and comments, right? Because if you have 10,000 subscribers and you're only getting like 200 views, 200 likes on like a 4k view video, that doesn't make sense, right? You cannot turn that into gold because the people are not fucking with your content. So you got to make sure that they have an ideal, views to like to comment ratio. So pretty much just the quality engagement, right? We're also going to look for in these creators is the niche, right? You want to go after people that has a financial pain. So that could be anywhere from online money to physical money to running anything, just anything with money related, because that means that you can just do a financial pain point. You can dig into the prospects, which means that you can go out and sell them very easy, because everyone wants more money, especially if they're on YouTube watching the creator talking about money, because he's in the state where the viewers are wanting to be. So that's going to be the easiest path for you to actually go out and sign these people for your clients or yourself. Okay, cool. So let's say that you now have a client, or you're actually ready to go out and launch your info product. You gotta have your front end dialed in. So that being said, front end is pretty much just all of your content, like I said before, with your engagement and the client's engagement. You want to make sure that you are talking to the specific ICP with the specific problem, and you have the specific solution, right? You don't gotta make a whole VSL why they should trust you because you've done all of this stuff. All you have to do is just talk directly to your ICP and then make sure that they understand that you've been through it, and then you can take them through it indirectly. You don't want to just say that in the video. You want to indirectly tell them that this is the shit that you're doing, and you can actually provide value because you've done it for yourself multiple times, or your mentees or your previous clients and all of that stuff, right? So for example, let's say that I'm a trader and I become profitable via using a strategy, right? For the exact strategy that I've used for the exact ICP that they're struggling with. So I'm not that big into trading, but obviously I know a little bit about it. So there's obviously a lot of different markets and all of that stuff. So that means that if you're trading indexes of fucking commodities or whatever it is, and you want to target the people that are trading forex, and you can actually do that, or indexes, and you want to make them sure, or you want to make them realize that you've gone through the exact steps that they're going through right now, that is, you know, the problem, and you've done it, and that means that you have the solution. So you want to target that exact ICP, which means that you are indirectly telling them that you know what you're doing because you're making content about it, right? So that could be breakdowns, that could be like live recaps, or whatever your niche is. The point is, you want to talk directly to the ICP and then talking to them indirectly via you having the solution for their problems. Now that's your front end, right? You want to travel, or you want to funnel that traffic into your mid-end, which could be anything free. So a freebie, emails list, newsletter, even a community, right? Communities work fucking amazing now. So you want to funnel all of that traffic into your free communities, aka your mid-funnel, right? So that means that you have all of these people gathered in one place where they can, you know, engage with you, talk to you in the community, you know, they can ask questions, they can do all of this stuff, which means that they're nurtured. That means that they're in something for you already, which means that you already have more buying power than you think. So now that you have these two components dialed in, you can go out and do the back end, which means that you have your front end, all your content, you're talking directly to your ICP, to the problems, the specific problems that they're facing, and giving them indirectly that you have the solution because you're the shit, you're the authority, right? And that leads me to the next point. Now that you've nurtured them, got the mid end, you already gained that trust because now they already joined whatever you're serving for free, right? You want to make that for free. You don't want to charge anything now. So you already are authority within the market because of your front end content, because they're going to come to you every single time because you already fixed that problem, because you're talking directly to the ICP, to the specific problem that they're facing, right? You don't want to go too broad. Obviously you want to go broad when you're making content so you can actually expand your business, but primarily you want to make nurture content, which means that you're going to do exactly what I said with the talking directly to your ICP and then indirectly talking to them with the solution, right? Which means you've gained the authority and you've gained the actual trust with them, because these two components are the most important to be selling them any sort of high ticket product, because they gotta say yes to your product and they gotta say yes to you. They say yes to the product by your content, and they say yes to you by the trust. So now you can funnel these two components into your backend, which means you can just convert them, right? And now if you've done these two correctly, I can, trust me when I say this, selling them a high ticket product is going to be easy as shit, because now they trust you, you're the authority. Especially when you have an actual good dialed in sales process, it's not going to be sales calls, it's going to be onboarding calls, because you leverage all of these automations on the back end. Right now we're on the back end, I want to make that clear. Now you're on the back end where you can leverage all of these automations on your appointment reminders, your VSLs, your freebies, your lead magnets, whatever it is, right? You can leverage all of these components to make them pre-sold before they even jump on the call. So you can spam them with case studies, testimonials, why they should trust you. If they don't trust you yet, watch this in-depth A to C step-by-step guide of what this program is, and then they're already pre-sold because they know what they're getting into, they know exactly what the problem they're having, and they know the exact solution that you have for their exact problem, right? And that is pretty much how you just do that step-by-step guide. I know I was talking pretty fast, but that was pretty much it, guys. You guys are complicating it way too much. If you want an actual breakdown of what I was talking about in this video, you can literally just go on my other YouTube video. It's going pretty viral right now, so go check it out. I really recommend it because I'm literally explaining step by step how you can do that on a Lucid instead of me as I sit down. But peace out.